Tinubu, yeah, has addressed the attempt made by Atiku Abubakar to use his academic records from Chicago State University against him during the election petition tribunal. Tinubu dismissed these attempts as a white goose chase since the Nigeria court had ceased to admit evidence at that point. During the presidential election held on February 25, Atiku Abubakar secured second place with 6.9 million votes, closely trailing behind President Tinubu, who emerged victorious with 8.7 million votes. However, discrepancies in Tinubu's educational credential prompted Atiku Abubakar to approach the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. He sought to subpoena Chicago State University into releasing President Tinubu's academic records to bolster his arguments at the Nigerian Elections Tribunal, which was expected to reach a judgment by September 21st. Atiku Abubakar aimed to nullify Tinubu's election victory on the ground of alleged electoral fraud, narcotic dealings, and election irregularities. He planned to present Chicago State University records as evidence to substantiate his claims. In response, President Tinubu contested the necessity of releasing his records to Atiku Abubakar. He argued that the deadline for admitting evidence at the elections tribunal had expired in July. Therefore, he maintained that there was no indication that the Nigerian election courts would entertain additional evidence. Tinubu's legal team, represented by Charles Carmichael and Oluwole Afolabi, asserted that the electoral court proceedings had advanced to a stage where parties were only awaiting judgments. They argued that any submission of evidence by Atiku Abubakar would contradict the court's existing order. Despite Atiku Abubakar's counsel believed that additional evidence could be submitted, Tinubu's lawyer contested that the nature of the tribunal's proceeding would not permit the material sought in the application to be admitted. One of the crucial pieces of information sought by Atiku Abubakar was whether President Tinubu had received a diploma and graduated from Chicago State University. The university registrar affirmed that accuracy of this information in affidavit. Tinubu's legal team contended that the other information sought was irrelevant and that the main concern had been addressed. That other information was irrelevant. Wow, that the main concern had been addressed. President Tinubu also placed blame on an unnamed university clerk for inaccuracies in his records, which were released to Nigerian lawyer Mike Enahoro Eba in August 2022 in response to previous subpoena. Chicago State University Registrar Caleb Westbridge supported Tinubu's claim in sworn affidavit, stating that the discrepancies were likely the results of human error. This caution's choice of words indicated that the school was uncertain whether the inaccuracies were indeed errors, raising questions about the authenticity of the records. President Bola Tinubu's response to Atiku Abubakar's attempt to utilize his Chicago State University academic records as evidence against him in the election petition tribunal underscores the complexities and legal intricacies of the Nigerian electoral process. The argument revolves around the admissibility of evidence and the timing of submissions within the context of a legal case. The involvement of an international institution, Chicago State University, adds another layer of complexity to the matter. As the Nigeria court's judgments awaited, the legal battle between the political figures shed light on the challenges and debates surrounding electoral transparency and accountability. It is too late for Atiku to use a Chicago University records against me in Nigeria Election Tribunal, Tinubu tells US courts. Meanwhile, of course, a lot of reactions and counter reactions have emerged since this statement and since this whole thing have been going on. But some people say, you know what, is it you that would determine whether it is too late? Some people say, okay, we want to see something. Don't bother, we want to see something. And this whole thing, that say, oh, nobody should release his academic records and whatever. Let them go. I think Reno has been shouting up and down. That one is an irresponsible person. He's been shouting up and down. Yeah, I got the result. He attended this, and I don't understand. And he's challenging other people. His principal gang gang gang. His principal gang 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 is the one who is on top of this game. I have never heard a Omokri come out to challenge him. But of course, with the way he's doing, you are defending Tinubu, you are doing all manner of things. If really you are working for Atiku, you ought to have given Atiku that record, or you ought to have told Atiku that why, see the truth of the matter, see the whole truth. But no, he's not accusing other people that they are lying, they are feeding the Nigerian or the public people lies, and you could not even tell your principal. Ha. Well, that is a different ball game entirely. But one thing again is that, why are you telling them not to release your results? Because when Omokri went there, they released the results, just an individual, they released the results. So does it mean that it had something to do, because this happened even before the election, does it mean it had something to do with anything before the school released the results? And now that the school is saying that, oh, it is only the court, whatever the court decides, that is what they are going to do. So when you release the same results to Ren Omokri, what happened? What happened? That is the question we see everybody they ask. What happened? It's so unfortunate. Tinubu is the one who is causing problem for himself. If your hands are clean, let them go and verify. We know somebody who is always saying, go and verify. Go and verify. So why Tinubu can't be like this? It's ridiculous, honestly. Nigerians are watching. Well, some people don't have expectations that the right thing will be done. But let's keep our finger crossed.